Breaking news, US Navy aids rescue 14 Indian nationals off Oman coast. And that's a traditional Dhow vessel which was carrying 14 Indian nationals. It began sinking in the Arabian Sea, prompting a swift international rescue operation coordinated by the US Navy. This is the latest we're tracking for you viewers. US leads a rescue mission in the Arabian Sea. It appeared to be an independent maritime distress. Now, the incident occurred approximately 80 nautical miles east of Ras Al Hadd and Oman. This is on Oman's eastern coast. The US Navy's maritime patrol aircraft responded to the situations and started the rescue operations and rescued all Indian nationals. They're all safe. The vessel, which had reportedly departed from Sohar in Oman, was bound for Mumbai. That's the latest we're getting in, as the US has carried out a rescue operation rescuing 14 Indian nationals. Well, the vessel, it is now in the vicinity and rendering assistance. This is the rescue vessel. As per preliminary reports, there were no immediate reports of injuries among the 14 crew members, all believed to be Indian citizens. The rescue shows the close coordination between international naval forces and commercial shipping in one of the world's busiest maritime corridors. The area lies along key routes connecting the Strait of Hormuz, and this is to the Indian Ocean. US Navy officials have not yet released further details, but monitoring continues, and this is the latest incident which comes amid ongoing efforts by regional navies to enhance safety for smaller craft operating alongside large container ships and tankers. I repeat, this is an individual distress situation which has occurred. I'll cut across to our Assistant Director of Foreign Affairs, Siddhant Simple. Siddhant, you've been tracking this closely. Big development coming in from the US Navy. Give us more.
Well, yes, it's a big development. Now we know that what's happening in West Asian region, situation looks not very good. And now what has happened in the last few hours is that there was a sinking Dhow which got help from the US Navy, which alerted the Indian side and Indian authorities, and also another vessel, MV Jabal Ali 9, to assist the vessel. There were 14 Indian crew which are being rescued. Now, West Asian region has been witnessing a lot of developments. We also see the American side making strikes last week on 3 vessels in which Indian crew were present, and in one incident 3 Indian sailors died. Now, many will obviously ask this question, that why was the US Navy not involved in coordination earlier and why this time around? These are genuine questions given the fact that there are a lot of anger against the Americans over the killing of 3 Indian sailors and the very rudely worded readout by the State Department when it comes to the Indian External Affairs Minister and the US Secretary of State Marco Rubio's conversations. Questions are raising, will and is American side a dependable ally or not, a dependable partner or not? But of course, maritime rescue operations are important. The rescue operation in these waters have a strong record of success thanks to a rapid response from patrolling vessels and nearby vessels as well. India has its own services, including the fusion center based in Gurgaon, which takes care of all movement from Oman till the Straits of Malacca, and there is usually a rapid coordination among the forces present in the region. But it's a good news, but of course a news that will be seen very cautiously in New Delhi, where of course there are concerns over the American action.
Yeah, Siddhant, and just very quickly for the sake of our viewers, this is the Strait of Hormuz, very near it, so we understand that this region has been engulfed in hostilities since a while, but this is an individual maritime distress call. Anything more that you can elaborate?
Well, yes, this is an individual maritime distress call in which the Americans, of course, playing an important role. The Americans, of course, alerting the Indian side and also in terms of the nearby vessel to provide a relief and rescue operation. We also know that from the Indian side, the Indian Navy playing an important role, including, of course, in the past, escorting the ships which are coming from the Strait of Hormuz. That, of course, is a positive development again in terms of the role of the Indian Navy, which is seen as a net security provider in the region. But clearly, as we have been talking about, there are many nuances to this development coming in the backdrop of what happened last week in around the same region. In fact, there are similarities to the rescue operation of the Dhow taking place off the coast of Oman. And last week, it was the coast of Oman that saw the strikes by the American side.
Yeah, and that happened thrice across in different incidents. Deaths of 3 Indian nationals. Of course, now we're hearing of a rescue mission. Siddhant, thanks so much for getting us the latest. We'll track the latest with you again.